if people are chatting.
It says it's live.
Let's see. This is your mic volume.
Okay. But I don't know if people can see it because it says no viewers.
Give it a minute.
I know, but I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
I think you are.
Okay, it says 2 viewers. Okay, so I think it's working. Oh, we've got people. Cool. Okay. And you got that picture. We got a bunch of people. Hi, everybody. Okay. So let's let them out. Waking up from our nap. First nap together ever. Oh. It's gonna be hard to keep them like in one place. What are you guys doing?
There's got to be a way to see if people are chatting.
So it says 89 viewers.
Is there a dash?
Hi, everyone. Here's Boop. Hi. And Bruno. He's purring. He's so happy. He just loves any touch. Boop's coming for you.
Let's see the brother.
He just woke up. They're funny. Show them how you guys can play. They're like, we don't know, man. We just, oh, here we go. What?
A little bit.
Nobody can see.
Come here. Here we go. Ready?
Where are you going?
Let's cross it water.
Off screen. Go in the shark.
No.
He really likes these, like anything that makes a sound, like this stuff. Oh, yeah. She hasn't quite figured it out yet. Maybe the teacher.
So just YouTube Kitten Lady?
YouTube.com/kittenlady. Here we go. We're going to take an Instagram picture for everyone. Oh, oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Feelings. Feelings. She's going to get you back one day, though.
Alright. So he's playing.
Where'd you go, Boop?
Can we go down and play? See if there's a chat.
Yeah, let me, Hey, where's your brother? She hasn't figured out, like, toys yet. Oh, he's like, I figured out toys. I figured it out. I'm smart. You're smart too, Boop. I believe in you. I love how this thing is, like, the same size as mine.
Sorry if I'm in the way.
Ooh.
Might be right here.
Still out great.
Yeah.
I think it would be, like, on
The dashboard area.
actual... Like, can people chat with each other on there?
I would think so. Streaming now. Alright, let's see. Nothing's going on in the chat, so.
I know if it's set up to. Let's try it.
It could be different.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, girl.
That's a good little
something.
Hey, where's Boop? Where's Boop? Oh,
Oh,
God.
I see.
We've got a lost kitten. Some Playdate, Boop. What? You want to start? Hey! I'm gonna get you. You gonna get me?
Just goes the direction you point. Come here.
Come on, Boop. She's like, no way. You gotta pay me extra. Boop. Should we say hi to everybody? Hi! I'm very loud. Boop. That's why her name's Boop, because you want a booper, you know? It's a little one. A little boop. Where are you going, Bruno? He's like got crazy under eyes right now.
There we go.
He's like, I want to play with you, but I don't know how to. You want to put the boot back on the screen? Somebody wants a live stream with you in your cat dancing.
That's not, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Takes a lot of editing to get that to what I want.
Oh yeah? You could dance with Eloise or Boca.
I need a couple options, so which is why I afford the opportunity. Maybe someday.
Eloise loves dancing. I showed you, she likes to have, if you give her a little shelf, she sits here and then dance with her. Collard beans and toast.
That's it?
That's
Do I
what
just
you
say about these things?
I mean, you can.
Surprise me.
Hey! Are you gonna do your trill for everybody? She's got such a good little What do you think? A little butt wiggle. You're so sassy. Oh, she's kind of going for it. She's like, I'll step to you. That's kind of the first time I've seen her. Yeah. That was good, boo. You gotta show him who's boss. She's like, I might be younger than you, but I'll put your butt around the corner.
She didn't bow legged for that?
She's just walking awkwardly because she's still learning. They all kind of walk. Like Bruno had, I posted a video of Bruno learning to walk in the room. He's like, oh no, what's wrong with his legs? I was like, no, that's just getting legs. He's just, hey, let's maybe not chew on cables. That's a good idea. Oh! She's like, I'm gonna get you. Good entertainment. Oh yeah, I guess it so cute.
It was really wrestling.
Somebody said it's not working for them, but other people are saying it's working. People are saying it's not working, and some people are saying it's working. So hopefully
As long as some people are seeing it, and this will save so that other people can see it.
Yeah. This is cool though. I kind of dig this.
You constantly
In my house, just watching me all the time. Hey! She's totally doing a little thrill. Oh, okay. Time for all good children. Come back. Entertain your peers. Hello. Hi. Hoop, when are you going to start playing with balls? I know, she's like, I don't know what's going on. I just got here. He's like, I found a little space to play. Come here, Bruno. Oh, oh. Off screen. I love her voice. She's funny.
I don't think I've heard you now.
He just does like your standard old meow. She's got like either the yell or the trill. Oh, let's just lay out some more blankets here. These are all baby blankets that people bought me on the Amazon wish list. It's very nice of them. I love this one. It's got turtles. Very cute. He just is like living on the edge here. She's like, okay, here's my close up. Too close. Hey. She's like a slow approach. Wait, my friend said that there's a chat. And somebody wants to know if you're single. Ooh.
Oh.
You have an admirer. Let's find out. I don't know. I only see myself in the chat. I wonder if people are chatting and leaving me out of it. Y'all are talking about me. I can't even see it. Where is the chat? Oh, he's getting all mellow now. She says it shows to the side of the stream. I don't see it.
I could maybe try.
Oh, I wonder if it works. Does it work on a phone? I guess it's 2016. Oh. What a concept. Look at how fast he's running. He's like, I'm going to go chew on that computer table. That's the computer. Get him. We're going to try to figure out if we can see your comments. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Bruno's cleaning himself and flopping around. Oh, you got it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What do we have? Let's read some. Oh, a bunch? Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So this is the greatest live stream I've ever seen. That's very nice. Right now it's not so good because there's no kittens in it. Will you wrangle them? Let's see.
Here we go.
Come on, Boo. You have an admirer. Oh, I'm glad everybody likes it. Better than Netflix. I agree. I don't ever watch TV, but why would you watch TV when you have this?
Where'd you go?
Oh my gosh, somebody is on a train from Liverpool to London watching this. That is so funny. I know. It's great. I love that. Hello from Montreal. Okay, so I'm going to try to chat with people. I guess I can just talk, right? Wait, it says hi. It says that I said hi. But I didn't say
You
that.
didn't say that.
Did you say that?
There's a wet spot.
Uh-oh.
Tinkle towel.
Oh, no. They're still learning. Okay, Tinkle Town. No, and she's like, ooh, let me get in on that. You don't need that one. That's why we have so many blankets. Okay, wow. Alrighty. Here, you wrangle them. Take care of this. Bruno's like, I'm going to climb on your camera with my PC.
Is he the one that did it?
I don't know. You
No.
probably know
All right.
something. Just make sure. They're still learning. Also, we didn't put a litter box out for them, so that's my fault. Let's get you guys a box. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, it definitely was him. Got wet back toes. Where have you gone? What did you just do?
Who hasn't quite figured out the litter box yet, but Bruno is quite good at it. Here you guys go. Give everyone a chance to use the pocket. Hello from France, Amsterdam, Portugal, Brooklyn, Florida, Italy.
Damn.
I know.
International.
Berlin, Wisconsin. Oh my gosh, New Zealand. I love you guys. We got Brazil, Germany, Spain, Vancouver. Oh my gosh. Did Boop pee on the floor? Yes, I think she did. Did we determine that it was Boop? Who's got pea foot? No.
No.
She doesn't have pea foot.
Look at him.
Do you have pea
Guilty.
foot?
Yeah, he does.
No, nobody has pea foot. Was it you?
I could have dribbled. He did have a Facebook.
Look at you two. Ridiculous. Oh, oh no. Get him. Get him. Get him. Victorious. Boop on top.
He's got nailed. Are you okay?
She was on top.
Yeah. Lost again.
Michigan, California. Men who love cats are hot. I agree with that. England, best live stream ever. Oh, okay, so now I'm through it. So now I can see. I'm up to date. Okay, so if people have questions, I can read them now. And I can answer them. Which is pretty neat. Also, your sister called you.
Okay.
What lens is that?
It's a 1.4.
Okay. Oh, oh. Oh, good. Blondes with cool caps are smoking hot too.
There we go.
It's not just you. It's me too. Are you rehoming them together? Maybe. I do not know where they are going just yet. I've had a lot of people interested in them, and so I'm just seeing how they do with each other. I generally recommend that people adopt kittens as a pair because they do a lot better when they've got a buddy. So hopefully I'll be able to find somewhere that they can go together, but it'll just depend. Let's see. Will they start sleeping and eating together now since they've bonded? They will sleep together. We actually, earlier, they were like kind of resting their heads on each other, which is very cute. And Andrew got some great photos of that that'll be up on my website at kittenlady.org later. Eating together, Bruno's a few days older than her, so he is on slurry now, and she's still on formula. So they'll eventually eat together, but not just yet. Is Boop completely fine now? She's mostly fine. I'm still keeping an eye on her, although, right. I'm still keeping an eye on her just because with these kinds of symptoms, they can like come and go pretty quickly. So I'm still monitoring her, but as you can see, she's walking around. She's active. She's kicking Bruno's butt. So she's doing pretty good. And she's eating very well. And she's put her weight back on. So anytime that a kitten is losing any kind of weight, even if it's like a few grams of weight, that's a bad sign, which is why I'm always weighing them.
Sorry.
I know, it's fine.
I thought I gotta take your call.
Yeah, I can, we don't see you on the chat. Any? We raise them together now. Yeah, like I said, they'll now. So I've had like 2 playpens like this, and that's just because there are some illnesses that don't manifest for like 10, 12 days. So I always keep them separated for 2 weeks. So they've been kind of just like looking at each other from across the room in playpens. So now I can put them in one pen. I have like a bigger pen that they can share. Where is Boop and why did you pick the name Boop? Okay, this is why I picked the name Boop. Boop! That's why. You know, sometimes you just want to boop a kitten on the head. Boop. Her first name, I was going to name her Bruschetta, but it just didn't fit quite like Boop. You have other kittens other than Boop and Bruno. Right now, these are my only two kittens that I'm raising, but as they get bigger and as as kitten season goes on, I'm going to have a lot more kittens. So the Instagram and the Facebook are where I'm updating like every day what's going on with me. So I'm sure you will see more kittens in the future. Do Bruno's claws retract? I know, there's so many funny pictures of him looking like Wolverine. His claws retract. When they're babies, they don't really retract their claws. Hi. But they will. They have really, really like soft little and brittle claws on their babies. Hi. Oh, she's trying to nurse on me. She just eats though. She's alright. I think she just doesn't know what to do with a hand other than to try to eat with it. This is where food comes from. Will you keep them? No way. No. I will not keep these kittens. I rescue a lot of kittens, and I am a big believer in quick turnaround with them. So the whole idea is to save as many lives as possible. So oh my God, look at that. I only keep them until they. He's like, I just want to be with you.
Come on.
So I only keep them until they're 8 weeks old and can be neutered, and then they go to a new home, and I get more that I can save. If I were to keep a bunch of kittens, then first of all, my house would not be very sane, probably, if I kept every kitten that I have. But more, it would just make it so that I can't keep saving more. So I will not keep saving them. Where's the best place to get a kitten? Well, I would say that if you are, if you know your local shelter, shelters are where people bring kittens. And when they're this young, they can't really, they're both still drinking out of a bottle. So a lot of shelters don't have the resources to care for them at this age, and so a lot of them are euthanized. So I always recommend going to your local animal shelter and either volunteering or you can adopt. With a kitten this young, they're not going to let you adopt a kitten this young, but you can certainly foster this young. And on my website, I have a lot of information about how to help them. And on YouTube, actually, you can look at a lot of instructional videos. How's Eloise? Oh, she's good. Maybe I'll bring her out. She's doing great. I think Andrew and Bruno have a romance going on. I think so. They can't really see what's going on right now, but he's basically
I'm not leaving me alone. I think it's just the camera. But
hey, Bruno!
Doesn't want to be on the screen anymore.
I'm out of here. I'm too good for this. Bruno! Where's the sheet? Come here. I have a cat on me. There's a rule in my house that if you have a cat on you, you don't have to move, and someone else who does not have a cat on them has to do the thing for you. So I have a cat on me. Privilege. Andrew should take Bruno home. You would take Boop? Who would get along with your cat better?
Either, really. But you probably tolerate it. Yes, they Hey, baby.
What kind of things do shelter volunteers help with? There's a lot of different things that you can do at a shelter. Even if you just want to go there and help with. Actually, Andrew and I were talking about this morning about he's running over there. He needs to be quartered in here. So what can you do in the shelter? Andrew was talking about volunteering at the shelter, doing some photos for them. You can, I volunteer. I teach to any shelter that wants me to come and do a workshop for them about neonatal kittens, I will volunteer and do that. But every shelter has like different ways that you can help them. So some shelters have like a formal volunteer program that you can participate in. Some shelters don't, and you can just go there and say like, how can I help? But fostering is the biggest way to help. Walking dogs, helping with advertising animals for them, helping with events. Shelters definitely need as much help as they can get. And I always try to make it really clear that even though it is true that in the United States, a lot of the shelters are not a safe place for kittens, that doesn't mean that you should not like the shelter and not go there. It just means that they need your help even more. So if your shelter is, euthanizing kittens, that doesn't mean like, oh, I hate them, I'm never going to go there. It means like, I'm going to go there more because you want to help them. So lots of ways to get involved in your local shelter. And that's, I see all the time on Kitten Lady, people will comment like, I wish I lived in DC because I would help you. And I'm like, help in your community. There's so many ways that you can help in your community. How do you properly hold a kitten so they don't get hurt? That's a good question. So, I mean, kittens' bodies are they can be pretty fragile. The most important thing is don't let their claws get stuck on something and pull them. Like that's why with kids sometimes I'm wary of, a kid can dislocate a kitten's arm if they're not careful, because their claws, they kind of hold on to something and then if they're pulled away, that's not good. But you can just kind of hold like this. It depends on what you're doing with them. If I need to medicate her or something, I'll wrap her like a burrito. I need to do an instructional video about burrito.
I think people would like that.
Everyone likes a burrito. Woo! Did you see that jump? That was a high dive.
Blooper reel.
Blooper reel. Ooh, here we go, back in the scene. I'm supposed to be working right now. Can't stop watching. Where do we stand on Andrew Gainwell? There's a lot of questions. That's for a different video.
Yeah, I'll make that video later.
How do you get started as a rescue? I mean, most people who do kitten rescue get started not by choice. I got started because I found a kitten one day, and that was my cat Coco, and I didn't know what to do. And that's kind of the inspiration for Kitten Lady, is that I want people to know what to do if they do find a kitten outside. So one way is just to find a kitten outside and then do what I do the research. But the better way to do it is to learn. You can learn through my YouTube channel. You can learn through my website, which is kittenlady.org, or on all of my social media. And then you can go to your local shelter and volunteer. Do you enjoy kitten season? Oh my God, what a question. Yes, obviously, this is great. But it's also really overwhelming. I always say kittens are the one thing that I can love with my whole heart, and then also wish that there were way less of, because it's just a little overwhelming. There's just so many of them. I think we've got a sleeper falling asleep.
We'll get her.
He just wants to be with you. She's totally falling asleep. Oh boy. I love the I'm not doing it. I love all of the people saying I'm supposed to be writing a paper. I'm supposed to be working. I relate to that. Did you wake up? you found a piece of wood to chew on.
What breed are they?
What breed are they? They are domestic short hair, which is like your standard cat. Cat with short hair. Oh, he's fascinated by your toes right now. You better watch yourself.
I just want to let you know I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you.
Aw.
You know, maybe for the win. Being a kitten is tired.
It is. Look at her. She's like, I played for a whole 20 minutes and now I'm going to sleep for 5 hours. Me too.
Thanks for the question from Abigail.
I wonder if they're going to fall asleep together. That would be kind of, would that be boring or would people love that? Sleeping kitten scream.
I go to sleep to that too. I'll take naps to that.
How do you take naps to a video?
Like you set it up next to you as though it's like your mother in bed.
But it's
There's nothing weird about that. Yeah, it's just kittens.
There's nothing weird about that?
No. And you like you wake up and you like kiss the screen and then you go back to bed. People get nasty
What would be your top 5 questions to ask someone who wants to adopt a kitty? That's really interesting. So you're talking about like adoption screening, like people who are going to adopt a kitten from you. I have some screening questions that I do, and kind of the most important ones for me to understand is I always have, well, I have a trick question.
I want to hear it. No, give it to me.
My trick question is, what will you do if you are no longer able to keep them? Because to me, the only answer I want to hear is like, that's ridiculous. I will never not be able to keep them because they are my family. You know, because like I put so much effort into raising these guys and I don't want them to go to somebody who's going to say in a year, you know, oh, I'm moving into an apartment that can't have cats, so now I'm going to bring them to the shelter. So I definitely want to ask questions that help me understand a person's level of commitment. I also want to know things like who's in your home. Do you have like a history with animals? So, you know, if you had an animal and you don't have them anymore, I want to understand, you know, why, what happened. Just to make sure this is not a person that has a history of bringing animals to shelter or something like that. And, you know, and if there is, that doesn't necessarily mean that they can't adopt. It just means that you want to talk with them about it and make sure that they really understand that this is like a 20+ year commitment to adopting a kitten. What else did I ask adopters? I like to ask just like what's life like in your home for a kitten? You know, what's their day-to-day going to be? And the nice thing for me is that a lot of my adopters come from my social media, so I get to follow kittens as they become packs. Oh, dokie. How many more kittens do you want during kitten season? Oh my god. I mean, it's hard. This is nice. Like, I like having just a few, or like one litter at a time. I like to take a small break in between, which I know is hard for people who are watching my social media because they just want like kind of constant kittens. But a big thing that's important to me is kind of like sustainability and not burning out my food and keep doing it. So once they're adopted, I'll probably take a break for a week and then I'll get back into it until there's no more kittens, which usually is not until October or November. When do you start feeding kittens solids? So Bruno right now is like on slurry, which is a mixture of the formula and the wet kitten food. he's kind of learning, and it's just a gradual thing. I just did a video about it the other day on my YouTube channel. So he's learning, and then probably in the next week he'll start being able to eat wet food out of the dish. So he's oh my god, he's 5 weeks old. You're huge. They're huge. They're gigantic. Andrew thinks they're tiny, but
They're so small.
they're huge to me. Bruno is loving life. Yeah.
All right.
Nobody can see you in there, Bruno. I love that Boop is just passed out. I feel like maybe we should put her like closer to how I wake her up. Very cute. Yeah. Do you like the shark beds? I love these shark beds. They're cute, but I always give kittens something like this because it makes them feel safe. And you know, you can put their heater in there. So, I'll show you this. So this is a snuggle safe. And this is like a little heating pad that I use, and you can microwave it. It's just got this like weird little gel thing, and you just pop it in the microwave for like 4 or 5 minutes, and it stays warm for hours. So one thing I like to do is take the warmed up snuggle safe and stick it in here, and then I'll put like a blanket on top of that, and it just makes like a nice little kitten greenhouse in there. It's cozy. I wish they made these for people in my side. Oh, nobody can see this, but this is so cute. It's just too dark.
Black, yeah.
It's too dark. We should go closer with him at least. Oh, hey, Luke's looking up. I relate to Bruno so hardcore. Look at that belly. Look at that milk belly. Okay. Is it normal for Boop to want to sleep all of a sudden? Absolutely. Yep. Kittens sleep a lot, especially when they're younger. They sleep like 23 hours a day. So, yeah, earlier Bruno was playing really hard, and then all of a sudden just like fell asleep.
She's moved over there.
Are you serious? She's like, here, get me sleeping from this angle. It's a good angle. Let's see. Do you have any items on your wish list? So I do keep an Amazon wish list. That's actually where like pretty much all of this came from. The shark beds and playtimes. As you can see, I have a lot of this stuff, which is awesome. Right now, the thing that I need more than anything is just donations. So Kitten Lady is a project of a 501c3 organization, and all of the donations are tax deductible. And that's what I really need is, you know, the donations all go towards helping with their medical care, helping with the rescue and advocacy work that I do. So that is huge for me, and that's just kittenlady.org/donate. That's really the biggest thing that I need because I do have a lot of the supplies. It's really just donations. Also, you can sign up for a monthly donation, which is really, really helpful because that helps me know that I'm going to be able to keep doing this. Yeah, it's lovely to see Bruno running around when I was just watching him learn how to walk. I know, it's crazy. They grow up so fast. How do your cats interact with your foster kittens? So how do they interact with them, Andrew?
They get smacked down.
Not badly. My cats don't love kittens, and I keep them separate, really. Like, they typically are in a different room in these playpens. But last night we did have, I had, like, Bruno walking around, and Eloise walked up and just gave him a nice little like, just to let him know who's boss. Nothing hard, but, you know. But you can foster kittens if you have, like, even if you don't have a separate space, you can keep them in a playpen. That's what I always recommend. Or a bathroom. You know, if your cats don't like them. My cats don't like kittens. are those special playpens. These are playpens that I got from Amazon. These are the smaller version of them. So if you just look up like puppy pen, what I like about these is that they close. So you can close it on top. Bruno especially is like super smart for that. Climbing on top of his shark and getting out. Who is sleepy? How often do you feed them every day? When they're very, very little, so like when I got Bruno, he was only 5 days old, and I was feeding him every 2 hours, including overnight. Now I get the luxury of sleeping all night because they can go, well, sleeping most of the night. I feed them really late right before they sleep, and really, really late when I wake up. But right now they can go like 5, 6 hours, which is pretty good. So they just ate, what, like 2 hours ago? What is the hashtag butt troubles? That was Marlon's hashtag. That was one of my kittens that I just fostered. If you've been with me for more than a month, you probably know. Marlon, his little butt, he was born basically with a mouse butthole. He was born with the wrong size butt. And his hashtag is butt troubles. But he got surgery on his butt. He got reconstructive butt surgery. Really fancy, and now he's in his adoptive home and he's recovered really, really well. I actually just got a text earlier. I have my vet tech, Ellen, who is amazing, who helped with his surgery. Me and her and the adopter stay on this like group text, and we text about Marlon all the time. So let's see if this comes up. So this is from his adopter, and it says, Marlon says, happy Catterday. I hope Bruno and Boop's first meeting goes well. And then here's Marlon wishing them a happy little meeting. So that's kind of nice. This is one of my little success stories right there. So that's Butt Troubles Kitten. But actually, if you want to read it on my blog, it's just kittenlady.org/blog. I did a blog all about his butt. Everyone loves a good butt blog. Is this what you do as a full-time job? I wish. No, a lot of people online say, oh my gosh, you have the best job ever. This is actually not my job. I wish that this was my job, not because I want to roll around on the floor with kittens, but because kittens need somebody to be doing this advocacy work for them, and this is just a volunteer thing that I do. I'm working on building up Kitten Lady so that I can have more time to focus on it, but I work in animal protection, so I actually do like nonprofit management with other animal nonprofits. How's Marlon in his butt? His butt's great. A lot of people have questions about like cat behavior and their pet cats. That is something that I would recommend maybe looking. JacksonGalaxy.org has a lot of great cat behavior stuff. I'm not an adult cat behavior specialist, so I don't want to give advice on that. I really just do the and nobody can see him.
Sort
They cannot see him. Andrew is hogging Bruno.
Sorry, guys.
You should have worn white pants.
It's too dark. Should I put my white pants on?
Sleepy Boop. Snooze fest. Here we go. She's like, I am trying to sleep, everyone. She's probably going to fall asleep right here. Just like this. Whoop, maybe not. Did I disturb your slumber?
No. Probably 45 minutes.
No, it's been like almost. It was like how long did we go?
Whenever you're done.
It's like
Jeremy.
what?
Jeremy is asking some sultry question.
Uh-oh. We don't answer sultry questions.
Yeah,
this is a
Jeremy.
what kind of sultry question, dude? Hang on, I want to read this.
Someone asked how that.
I would love to hear from you. Oh, okay. We're not going to answer that one. There's children present. Look at this tiny child.
Jeremy.
Although, to answer that question, I did shave Bruno.
Oh, okay.
I did, because he's got his bald spots. So Bruno.
Tell him, Carol Ann Bond. Tell him.
Bruno actually has 2 shaved spots because he had like cysts. So you can actually see where one. Oh my God! Are you kidding? He loves you. This is ridiculous.
I have to take him home right now.
He's like conking out. So now Bruno's gonna fall asleep. Maybe we each get a laugh kitten now. Is it just laugh kitten now or no? Somebody's asking about taking time off when kittens pass away. I know it's really, last summer was challenging because I did have a few kittens that didn't make it, and it is definitely really hard to do in general, and then it's also really hard to do when people are like, when you're fostering so publicly like I do. That was challenging, and I think that it's very healthy, like if you feel emotionally like overburdened by this stuff, to take a break. I think taking a break is important, but then also like not getting out of the game completely. So I did take a little bit of time after Tiny Cookie, and obviously now I'm back at it. So you just kind of have to keep going. Unfortunately, that's the ugly side of this, is that these kittens are really vulnerable. They're they're born, they're orphans. They have like no immune system. Look at her. She's like pathetic like me. But it is. I mean, they're really fragile. So sometimes when they come to you, they don't have. They don't have a great chance of survival. But we just do everything we can, and that's what I'm kind of trying to do, is build media so that people can learn how best to help these guys. So we have been on for an hour now. We're gonna just wrap up the last 5 minutes. And then that'll be it, especially, we've got...
He's done.
Sleepy Bruno is over it. So if anybody has any last-minute questions, I can answer them. But I'm glad that you guys are tuned in. And this will be saved on there, I guess. Yeah? I don't know. Andrew knows more about computers than I do. Oh, boy. Now, look at this.
I'm talking to her.
How do you keep the kitten room so clean? Constant cleaning. But also, keep them in something small. You don't need to let them run around your house and tear up your house. They don't need a ton of space. When I'm not home, they're in something small. I keep pee pads on the bottom of it, and then every day I just wrap them up, throw them out, put new ones in, and then they can run around. If I'm home, that's fine. But they're they're actually, it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be messy. If she falls asleep on top of Bruno right now, I'm gonna literally die on live YouTube. What's the craziest name you have named a cat? We were just talking about that. What was I saying? Ham Sandwich. We were talking about funny names I've done. Ham Sandwich, I just called Sammy, but in my heart, I knew that his name was Ham Sandwich. They're saying that you matched the things. I know. I like when she was on top. I was thinking it was like a little chameleon kind of thing going on. She's like, I'm fussy.
You were just asleep.
And now I'm not. Deal with it. Okie dokie, guys. The beans were the best cats. I love the beans. Yeah, that's true. I had some bean kittens that were all named after different kind of beans, and one of them was named Spicy Pinto. I really liked them. I like kittens that have two names. Look at him. That is just ridiculous. There you go. All right, so we are going to wrap it up. I would love if everybody would go on my website. It's just kittenlady.org. And actually, later, maybe tomorrow morning, we're going to be posting a link to the photos that Andrew's been taking today. If you guys don't know his work, he's like an incredible cat photographer. What's your website, Andrew?
PhillyPetPhoto.com.
PhillyPetPhoto.com. You can see all of his photos on there. So he's doing kind of like a little set about their Playdate. And that'll be up on kittenlady.org. But you can also go on there and read more about me and what I do. You can donate at kittenlady.org/donate. And that's it. Thank you guys for your interest in the kittens. And we will have to say goodbye to everybody. And Bruno is like fast asleep in your crotch, so I'm not gonna go there. But goodbye. Have a great day. And Boop says she loves you.
Bye.
Bye.